Today I'm going to talk about the top Turkish series which are available on YouTube with English subtitles. Without wasting any time, let's start. Ask Mantik Intikam. Isra, a beautiful girl from a financially struggling family, decides to marry a man with a stable job to avoid a difficult life. And she chooses Ozan, an engineering genius who has been in love with her since childhood. They live comfortably until Ozan quits his jobs to pursue his dreams of starting his own company, leaving Isra as the sole breadwinner. Eventually, Isra divorces Ozan after suffering financial and emotional difficulties. 2 years later, Isra discovers that Ozan has become a successful CEO but is disappointed by his arrogant attitude. Determined to get an apology, Isra becomes an intern at Ozan's company and develops a complicated relationship with Ozan's friends Genar. Kalp Atashi. Ehlul is a rebellious high school girl who had a tough life. After being expelled, she is sent to live with her grandmother in a small town where she has met Ali, her school teacher, who changes everything. With Ali's guidance, Ehlul transfers from a troublemaker to a doctor. Despite obstacles like her grandmother's death and jealous colleagues, Ehlul and Ali eventually find themselves working together as successful doctors. My left side. Sarah is a responsible and beautiful architecture student at Kuzan University in Istanbul. She and her mother live in a shanty house, and Sarah works part-time to support them after her father's business went bankrupt and her brother committed suicide. Sarah's life changes when she accepted a ride from a wealthy businessman and arrives at school in a black limousine, catching everyone's attention. She then became a private tutor for the popular and wealthy Salim, and they develop a love-hate relationship that brings about new dispute at the school. Full Moon. Nazli is a determined and a beautiful young girl who dreams of becoming a successful chef while also studying gastronomy and arts. She juggles her studies with a part-time job and a Japanese language course to support her family. Her cheerful life takes an unexpected turn when she becomes a private chef for a rich businessman Farid, who is picky and serious about orders. Though they started on the wrong foot, they gradually fall in love, but when a misunderstanding threatens to tear them apart, Nazli must decide if she will choose the friendly Danish or the distant Farid. This is really a Chan and Damitz in their elements. And if you have been in Turkish series world for long, this pairing will not be foreign to you. Mr. Wrong. SG is a beautiful public relations specialist who have been unlucky in love. After breaking up with her cheating boyfriend, she focuses on her career but gets fired due to lack of attention. One day she plans a dinner with friends to forget her troubles and ends up alone, drunk, and wakes up at the stranger's house. The stranger's Oscar is a wealthy bar owner and her friend's neighbor, who doesn't believe in love. Despite her friend's warning, SG and Oscar team up in a deal where he will coach her in dating and she will act as his fake girlfriend. Early Bird. Sanam, a cheerful girl who works at the grocery shop, loves her simple life, but her mother's threat to marry her off forces her to look for an office job. So she starts working at the contest where her sister works, but her lack of experience lands her to errand and running role. Troubles follow her and her life gets more complicated when the company owner retires and his free-spirited adventurous son John takes over, much to the displeasure of Emre, the second son. And while John is drawn to Sanam's natureness, he cannot trust anyone in the company, including her. This is another amazing Turkish series available on YouTube with English subtitles that you can start watching right now. At the end, I hope you like my video. For more videos, click the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.